This ain't what you want.
All right, welcome back. Now go ahead. Hey, whoa, it's not cool.
Yeah, now the 21 Savage album was aight, the Young Thug album was aight, but the Gunna album was breaking all types of records. So, I mean, just is what it is. I think, yeah, at the end of the day, look, I think being a rapper is one of the hardest jobs in terms of staying relevant year after year. It's a lot easier to do what I do. So the fact that their buzz is pulled down, yeah, suddenly the morals just started to get a little, a little soft, and let's just, let's just bring it back and so forth. Yeah, I think you're on point. I agree with you. What it? Let's talk about. I just released a video yesterday. Today's the 3rd. I released a video on the 2nd. It did 2 million views in less than 24 hours. It's 10:30. It's 10:30. It's 10:30, and the video came out 24 hours ago. Is what? 2 million? 2.1 million.
It's getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings. Pittsburgh, motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. The safety, Jordan Poyer, up to make the stop. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. To throw is McCarthy. Tyson Campbell that time, able to knock it away.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he's not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball, and that's about as good as it gets.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 59 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert 1st downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
from the 1. 2nd and goal. Mason. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
In motion, it's Jefferson. He'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
In motion, it's Jefferson. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. And this will pay off. It is caught. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. On now for the extra point, here's Will Riker. His kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Fake the handoff. Al Herbert. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
On play action, here's McCarthy. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Second and 10. First carry now to Ty Chandler. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. They'll put Addison in motion. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And called in at the 2. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Vikings with the edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Now here's 2nd and goal. A run. And here's Mason. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually,
and this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Run!
Going on first down is Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, and look at this. The extra point is blocked. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Brett Delpit. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
At the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll run it with Williams.
Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
59. Lion. Set.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. And although it's just the 2nd quarter of this one, they'll chase the points now and try to get things tied up.
For the 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A carry now for Chandler. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A throw left side, going to be intercepted.
Delta. Ray.
Pistol here for Herbert. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
Set. Ready, go.
On the ground, here's Mitchell. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw is Herbert. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Set.
Now, Herbert. He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This one will be from 37 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
In motion, it's Jefferson. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That Ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That's taken in by Ty Chandler. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's McCarthy. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
7 more yards. That's another Vikings first down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Vikings.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Will Wingard to kick off for the Vikings.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Set. Set.
On first down, Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Give left side. Here's Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He'll let this go for Pickens. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And the Vikings will have great field position right around midfield. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Again, working deep downfield. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Throwing, Herbert. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Lion. Ray.
Herbert now on 1st down. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. From the gun, it's Herbert. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Go.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's going to air this one out. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Vikings. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichert out now, following the
We're going on to it.
as he kicks this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this on the
Oh my God. Who thought? His running back trash too. Who the fuck is Williams?
Javonte?
Huh?
Javonte Williams?
32-yard line now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Who's on that first pick though?
Williams gets it from the pistol.
There's some killers.
Only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
We'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
21. Crowd right. Set.
Shotgun now from Herbert.
What is
He's on the same fucking place. He's on the same place as football.
What is Isaiah Rodgers doing though? Like, where are you running to?
And he's got a 1st down to go with it.
We spent so much time talking about
Isaiah
arm
Rodgers.
strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation
Did you watch my game, bro?
of this ball, Mike, it's a
Yeah.
deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders.
That's just insane. He just threw it right up.
And his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11.
Like, where?
Ain't no pass.
Herbert will lead the
Ain't no pass I would have thrown back.
Go for 2. Throwing now is Herbert.
I can't pick the ball off. I got a nigga waiting for it.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to
Rick, you hooping with us tonight?
ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep.
Bro, why is my receivers not winning? No one-on-one.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be 2nd down.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the
When this
opposing
nigga
team
keep
just gave up
overthrowing the
points. They
ball.
want to grab back some of the momentum,
not
some of the
even
energy
real.
on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and falls incomplete.
He's going to try it here again.
Bro.
It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share First and 10.
The Cowboys do. He got a right to use it, bro. He got a lot of shit that go his way.
Here with Kendall.
Like that, like nigga, turn off the fucking field.
End of this third quarter.
Dude, I've been getting terrible animations lately. I've been horrible animations.
And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
I have been getting horrible animations lately. And they know what they're doing.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Mason.
No, D-line, O-line just not blocking. There's 4 people coming. We got 5 people blocking.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
It's not what I just did. I know for sure it's not what I just did.
They'll put Addison in motion. On 4th down, here's McCarthy.
Thank you, bro. Oh,
it's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from a
throw. Oh, this game hates me. This game has been hating me lately.
Give or take half of his passes, Mike. You have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He beat out his socks. I thought he was able to beat out his socks, bro.
Go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. They'll run. This is Mason. And this one moving quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to...
It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Minnesota. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. The return starts at the 13. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. That's the
Good pick.
tonight. He's been intercepted.
Go ahead for 6.
You done threw 3 of them, bitches.
About as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little.
Defense been carrying me all game. Offense been pushing me out.
Jogging off the field, watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Riker now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one fielded at the 15. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
And they're on 27-yard line.
Dang, that bitch tweaking.
Hey, Ram, home troops right.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
I ain't gonna cry, bro.
Big play in a game that's had its share.
Yeah, he was smart. If he didn't want that Prescott, bro, he could have put a goddamn X Factor onto, he could have put an X Factor on Joe Milton, bro. I had them niggas with Joe Milton as quarterback with an X Factor game. Oh my god. Man, you think that shit that he just did with Turpin was one play, nigga? I was bombing that bitch every play. Cause you know that nigga Milton got 99 throwing power.
I know it was. So stupid.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Oh, like, why not pick the ball
Certainly
up?
makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
Cap. Hey, Ram. 59.
Oh my god.
Is he not past the line of scrimmage, bro?
How the fuck you get the ball back, bro?
The onside.
Instead, it brings up second.
He got that bitch?
Yeah, bro. Rondell Moore like he couldn't pick it up.
Now, Herbert. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll get about 3 here.
Look at him. He got that bitch out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3.
Baylor tight. Hey, Ray. Set.
Pistol here for Herbert. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson.
At the end of the day,
Never feel bad for the people that you're stiff arming. Do you know that they have a family?
I do, and I always tell them
All 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick.
it's all love at the end of the day.
It's first and 10.
But they know, like, in those 45 minutes, you don't know what could happen.
To his right. Flutters to the ground. It's incomplete.
Never feel bad.
There wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Now Herbert again. On the run to the right. He's got it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Yeah. You need to go there and sit down.
Here's Williams. And he'll punch forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
But I told you, bro, this little bitch right here, bro, you get opportunity, but you got to bury his ass.
Touchdown, Dallas. His second touchdown tonight.
He just one of those shit. He one of them niggas, bro, that just won't, like, give up, bro.
One possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not...
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond.
So how did this offside kick right here?
6. And now the
This shit
offense
over
is
yet.
extended to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Man, get set.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Oh, do you believe it? It's
What the fuck, man?
picked off by
Bro, I
Tyson
haven't
Campbell.
making any
And
animations
when they
all
needed to come up with a
game.
play the most,
No.
Mike, this defense delivers. They
I'm in front of him, and he's
desperately
still
needed
able to
get
pick the
back to
ball
their
up.
offense to give them a chance to go pull this one out. Now they come away with a big takeaway, and at the end of this game, they got a shot.
Here's first and 10. Now Herbert.
Ain't when the dumbass plays like this, it's not gonna beat me,
Trying to
bro.
set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game,
Send a message to him.
case here, it doesn't result necessarily to a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just
My
enough.
wife in the crib feeding the kids liquid gold. We on a whole different mode. Kid that used to pinch bricks can't be pinched. I'm cooking up more chicken when the kitchen closed.
Didn't force anything there. Now it's going to bring up third down.
There for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past.
Don't be so really first.
Come up short. They still have to extend this drive. To win here late.
Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
That nigga Herbert trash. That nigga trash.
Turnover on down.
Tell you what, that boy murdered strike that bitch.
The opposing offense has to go for
Oh shit, I didn't even know. Oh shit, I'm tweaking. I thought Buddy had no timeout.
field goal range, and what a fourth down stop to all but end this game.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. And this is good. Touchdown. extra point. It's up and through.
I'm sorry, JJ, but I'm terrible, bro. I'm so sorry.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Why is he out here? He makes sense. It makes sense on like
It's a
what's
three-tight
going
end
on,
look
bro.
as
I
they
couldn't
have
get
it
no
first
pressure.
and 10.
Set. Go.
Williams.
Hey, Byron Murphy.
And he's going to be out of bounds to shy of midfield. It's a great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to first and 10. A ball deep for the end zone.
Purple.
And that's over.
Oh, that was Pickens, bro. That nigga Pickens way faster.
It is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll bring up second down.
What's he got going on?
Jarvis put hat lay on top.
Set. 21.
To throw is Herbert. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this will be incomplete.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone.
Sadly.
All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man,
So
he's
the
got
one?
Out of time, they get to him and bring him down. Dallas Turner, he's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. We are set for fourth and long.
I love someone that like free is we full time of it, like real full time of it.
This is it.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air, block fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Yeah, that's bad. I'm like coming in some.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Going for it all. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job.
Yeah, like this nigga just that's really
It'll be
how far you got?
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
What is the better?
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
That's all the way. Waynesville is, that's past that now.
Now McCarthy.
Actually.
In trouble, and down he goes.
Oh, Mitch.
And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Third and long.
Yeah, them back rows. I mean, they smooth it.
Here's third down.
For sure, because you ain't got to deal with traffic, heavy traffic, but it just be the fact. Then I got to come back down to Macon Saturday.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Quick throw,
Saturday,
taken in.
Macon for mine.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
In motion, Naylor. Here we go. One final play. That's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways.
This morning. I had that. Oh, it's ridiculous. No, he had a he talked way back. I'm just bullshit. I actually understood. Actually understood what he was saying, but he told me, "Hey, he told me have a good day. You love me."